They've been saying, I want to know what's going on with Doc and Detective Davis. What you think they want to see?
Now, this Doc and Detective Davis storyline is getting out of hand. I mean, damn. We know he don't like her for real, but it seems like even off screen, they're selling this story. But do y'all believe that these two could actually be something? And we talking about on the show, of course, because I don't think so. I think Doc is doing whatever he got to do to neutralize Detective Davis and to get exactly what he wants from her. So clapping those cheeks is just, a plus when it comes to this, right? But at the end of the day, this storyline is going to have a crazy ending. I want you guys to let me know what you think is going to happen when it's all said and done. We got to talk about it in this video. I want you guys to stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love all the Queen's Men, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about All the Queen's Men Season 5, Episode 6. This is the recap. So down below, I want you guys to let me know, how did y'all feel about this episode? And just like last week's episode, to me, I feel like they're dragging these stories out a lot. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even have a lot of major things that happened. It was probably a few things that happened. Of course, with, Miss Tandy, we know what happened to her. We got to find out in the next episode exactly if she's alive or dead. Of course, your boy, the concierge, we know he got into like a shootout, and it seems like maybe he was hit and he is hurt. So we got to see what's going to happen with him. The officer that killed Ray Shine, he got tortured. That boy got a crazy beat down. I mean, damn. But besides that, not a lot really happened. They're continuing to drag out who shot Madam. We all know it's not Miss Tandy, you know what I'm saying? And what Madam did to her was crazy, but then again, it's like, okay, you did this, but don't even know if she's the one that actually shot you for real. And we know it ain't her. They still got to get the gun. They still got to test it to see if that was the same gun that was used to shoot her, which we all know it's no way in the hell that was the same gun. So these stories is just crazy. Don't nobody give a damn about El Fuego's story, this whole VR sexual experience bull. Don't nobody care about that. You know what I'm saying? We want to know who shot Madam. Let's get to it. And it seemed like in the episode when your girl Carla, she was trying to talk to Madam about something, Madam kept cutting her off. I'm like, okay, so they're going to continue to just drag it on out. Man, I was hoping at least by episode 8, which is going to be the break, because we're going to have to wait probably 6 months. Y'all know how they do with this show. They make us wait probably about 6 months just to get the second half. It's already done filming. It's already done and completed. So we got to wait all this time for them to drag it out once again. So I'm hoping they reveal the shooter at least. But based off the way that it's going, I would not be surprised if they continue to drag it out to the end of the season, which most likely is going to be next year. And that's a damn shame. But let's go ahead and go over the description of the episode. The title of the episode is called Wop Wop Wop. And the description of the episode reads, Imp wrestles with family troubles as Madam learns a new suspect may be tied to her shooting. So those are the key elements for episode 6. And like I told you guys, we didn't really see a whole lot in this episode, but I will try to focus on the key points that I found important. If I miss anything, I want you guys to let me know down below. So what did we see in episode 6 titled Wop Wop Wop? Now the episode starts out exactly where we left off at the end of episode 5, with Madam having a knife to Blue's neck. She's pissed off. She's like, man, so did you set me up? She's heated because she wants to know who did this to her, who shot her. But of course it was not your girl Blue, or at least that's what she is saying. We know they're telling Madam that they will find out who did this to her. Your boy Tommy up here crying like, really? Dude, calm down. Madam is feeling bad about what she's done. She understands that she overstepped and did a little bit too much, but she just wants to find out who shot her. Now we get to Detective Davis. She's having a conversation with Miss Tandy. She's wanting to know how the hell was her phone, pinging by Eden or whatever. Apparently, Miss Tandy says she went for a drive or whatever, and that's it. Nothing to it. Know what I'm saying? She did not shoot Madam. But Miss Tandy, she don't even know if she did it or not. But we all know she didn't do it. She too damn scary to shoot Madam. I don't care how mad she was. She wasn't about to do it. I don't think she had the balls to do it. But, of course, Detective Davis, she is, keeping her eyes on Miss Tandy. It's kind of funny because she says she traced the calls to Madam, that she continued to call her throughout the night. And I'm thinking like, so it took for Miss Tandy to be real thirsty for you to look into her. You should have already looked into Madam's phone log to see that it was calls going to her from Miss Tandy. Now, all of a sudden, you want to look up the call history? You should have already done this, in my opinion. We're on episode 6. It took you this long to figure that out? Like, come on. Now, Blue and your boy Tommy, they go and have a conversation with Carla. They want to know where that ballet guy at. His name is Hakeem, the guy that was clapping Carla's cheeks in the last episode. You know what I'm saying? The guy that seemed like he knew more intel about what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? That dude definitely knows something. But of course, your girl Carla talking about he quit. He don't work there no more. So really? So now, this is just so convenient to stretch out the story once again. They're finding the lead, but they can't get the lead because he's gone. He's quit. But Carla ain't telling the truth. I don't believe her. They're making it seem like Carla has something to do with it. Remember, she had the blood on her clothing as well. So, in my opinion, they're just stretching the story out once again. Now, Madam is having a conversation with her pops, and he's telling her, do not get soft. You need to find out who did it. She is having Blue and Tommy go out there, but he wants her to go out there and put in that work because you just can't trust anybody. Now, Amp is having a conversation with his mom, Tony. She is apologizing once again. He's mad about the whole thing with the baby and Dime and all that stuff. She tells him that she is bipolar, and that's why she's been acting the way she's been acting, and she needs to continue to get her medication, and eventually she's going to be okay. So, I'm going to tell you right now, you can't believe anything she's talking about. She's a flat-out liar. She continued to lie throughout the show, and she cannot be trusted. So, hopefully, Amp does not bow down to her. And hopefully he keeps his guard up because we know she is up to something and she just stays lying all the time. Now we get to Quinty and Detective Davis. She wants to have a conversation with him about Miss Tandy's alibi because, of course, she is talking about she was with him. Well, that does not add up because Miss Tandy was out driving. So that means that Quinty was not with her all the time. So she wants to know more details. This guy eventually cracks under the pressure. Like, really? Then he tells her that he wants the money for turning in the shooter, but of course, she's going to need some evidence. So then he brings up the gun or whatever that Miss Tandy may have used. So this is what they're going to be looking for. But your boy Quinty, he's dumb as rocks. I mean, I just don't get it. But it makes sense because he is Babyface's son. So it is what it is with that. Now we get to Tommy. He's going to Maddie B's. He's having a conversation with Tony. He is trying to get intel, right? So he's being all sweet, flirting with her, getting her number. But he just wants to get Hakeem's information. That way, him and Blue can track him down to ask him questions about Madam. And it seems like this game plan is going to work. But of course, we got to wait to see in the next episode what Blue and Tommy are going to get from Hakeem. Now, we get to your girl Madam and Carla. Carla wants to tell Madam something because she understands that Tommy and Blue, they're on her back looking for Hakeem. She is trying to have a conversation with Madam, but Madam is too busy on the phone because she learns about a potential suspect in her shooting. So she's not trying to talk to Carla at all. So she ends up just leaving. So I want to know exactly what Carla was going to tell her. Most likely she was trying to, say something that was going to make her look like she was innocent. So most likely we're going to have to wait until a few episodes to find out exactly what Carla was about to say, but it definitely looked like Carla was guilty. But I believe that's what they're trying to make us believe. I think they're going to try to blindside us as far as the person that actually shot Madam. But as of right now, they're putting a lot of pressure on Carla and, of course, Miss Tandy. Now, Miss Tandy goes to the concierge once again. She lets him know about her gun missing. He already knows. He understands that Quinty turned on her and he's turning the evidence in. And, of course, she needs help because her cell phone is pinging off those towers by Eden. So she's going to need this help as far as removing that any way that he can. Now we know later on in the episode that the concierge, it seemed like he was in the process of helping her out. And then all of a sudden the lights turned out. Next thing we know, it was a major shootout. Now he was able to drop off whoever was trying to get him, but it seemed like maybe he ended up getting hit. As we can see right here, it's looking like he was leaking, y'all. Now the question is, who sent these hitters? Was it a chance that it could have been Madam's father? Now we get back to Miss Tandy once again, and she is kicking Quinty out. She understands that he turned on her, but of course he gets mail there, so it ain't gonna be that easy. That boy a squatter. His dumbass didn't know anything that Detective Davis was talking about, but I guess he's smart enough to know when he can leech off somebody, just like his damn daddy. Now Madam does apologize to Blue for, cutting her neck or whatever. And she wants Blue to get her lick back. But of course, Blue is like, nah, she gets it. She understands what she's going through. And basically, she's a ride or die. She's not going to do that to Madam. And everything seemed cool. Now, Doc, once again, is trying to get real close to Detective Davis and making it seem like he really likes her. He wants to take her to the movies. He wants to basically go out on a date with her. Now, y'all know Doc is just using her to get intel. Ain't no way in the hell he really likes her. He just wants to use her as an advantage, which is very smart because it seems like she is definitely falling for him. Now we get to Babyface and Quincy. Of course, they had the father and son dance. They went out there and they killed it, right? Now, Madam comes in and she pretty much gives Babyface the props because she's like, look, that was a good idea. But we know Quincy is the one that came up with the idea and he was upset. But of course, Babyface didn't give a damn. And once again, the two are having issues. And y'all know Quincy, he wants to get payback on his father. Now we get to your girl Carla and Tony talking about she's got robbed from the back. She didn't see who did it and they took all the money. Well, we know she's a damn liar. She cannot be trusted at all. Hopefully Carla can see right through this. But to be honest, I don't really give a damn because I don't trust Carla or Tony. I think they are up to no good, but that's just me. You guys can let me know what y'all think about them. Now, Madam finally confronts Quincy. She learned that Quincy was talking to law enforcement, that he went down, gave a statement, and we know that Miss Tandy, she is a prime suspect, and he's been knowing this information for quite a while, but he decided not to say anything. He talking about he didn't say nothing because he wanted to get the award money, and he felt like Madam would understand. Madam pulls out that strap. She's like, look, the next time you know some information, you let me know. I'm your boss. Like, what the hell is you thinking? Like I told you guys, this guy Quincy, he is slow in the head just like his damn daddy. It doesn't make any sense at all. You knew Madam would find out. And to be honest, I'm glad that she busted him upside the face because that's exactly what he deserved. Now we get to the officer that took out Ray Shine, and man, they tore that boy up. Your boy Smoke was of course told by Madam to handle this, and he handled it. He went out and he got multiple victims that this officer, did things to, and they all beat the brakes off that boy. I mean, hey, he got what he deserved. This is exactly what Smoke wanted to do. And y'all know Smoke, when he takes out anybody, it's always going to be very graphic. And hey, it is what it is for him. Adios, amigo. Now, we get to the end of the episode and Madam confronts Miss Tandy. And of course, Miss Tandy, she kind of kicks him out or whatever. Madam busts through the damn glass. And of course, she pulls out that cane that Tommy made for her. And she hit her with that stun gun. Next thing we know, Miss Tandy, she falls into the water. Now, the question is Miss Tandy up out of here? Now, as I told you guys, the sad thing is Miss Tandy, she did not shoot Madam. We know this. When that information about that gun comes back, when they match it, it ain't going to be a match. Madam got shot by somebody else. As I told you, we all know Miss Tandy is too damn scary to do this. I don't care how mad she was, how drunk she was, she didn't do it. It was someone else. And eventually, we're going to find out. But you already know they're going to continue to drag this out like they've been doing all season long. And most likely, we're going to find out who shot Madam by the end of the season. And I hope I'm wrong, y'all. I hope we find out soon. But man, these storylines are taking too long to get a conclusion. I mean, Amp still has not found out about Big D clapping Dime's cheeks. I mean, of course, Big D, he don't even know that Dime is pregnant. We still don't know who shot Madam. I mean, come on. We got to get the conclusion for one of these, but we're going to find out soon enough. But down below, I want you guys to let me know, what did y'all think about episode 6? What do y'all think is going to happen next? Leave those predictions all down below. I will catch you guys next week for the episode 7 recap. Now, I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.